actually have pictures of them. ReMinD versus Ice Orc for our second match. Let's head into it. ReMinD, we did see at the DreamHack finals in Stockholm. Had some decent games there, but didn't look too convincing. Now, in the TeD Cup 7, in his first round, going up against Ice Orc, in my opinion, still a very talented Orc player. But hasn't had that much success, as of late. Oh, losing that first grunt would hurt a bit already. But he can maybe save it. Oh, nicely done. Lots of mana invested here by the keeper, but the grunt doesn't quite go down. Well done by Ice Orc. AP's coming close to the main. Blade Master dodging the dust. ReMinD playing this pretty tricky. Peon across the map, scouting. Not seeing an expansion. He must know something's a bit fishy. Wait. He saw the AP, didn't he? Yes, he did. Brennan's gonna be ready in a bit, but not ready fast enough, so this AP will finish. Alright. And this is where the headaches begin. Oh, the grunt gets ensnared by the creeps. But the AP might be cancelled, actually. See. Oh, he didn't cancel. Bit of a mistake, I think, by ReMinD. So the AP does go down, but perhaps also the grunt will. Seems like the grunt certainly will. Blade tried to deny it. Didn't quite get that, but I would say this is a decent position for Ice Orc. Yeah, he lost the grunt, but he cancelled the AP. There's no expansion for the Night Elf. The tech for the Elf is also pretty late. And now we're gonna have the Shadow Hunter coming. Spirit Lodge. That is, of course, the norm. Oh, healing getting cancelled on the bait. Shop in the middle. What's ReMinD doing here? ReMinD is, of course, very known for playing very aggressive at times. He's going to add in an Alchemist here in a moment, most likely. But not quite yet level 3 for this keeper. Alright. Bestiary, Lodge, Shadowhunter, especially on this map. The Bestiary for the early Wyvern. Very nice to have. Shadowhunter could go into Hex right now to threaten some kills on the hunts. Didn't decide yet.
The town is under siege.
Tier 3 for ReMinD.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay. Is he going bears? One base tier 3. I would love for Ice Orc to go tier 3 as well. So, this tier 3 most likely means marksmanship archers, against which bloodlust grunts are really, really good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Entangle Acid Bomb on the Shadowhunter, trying to surround him, but he gets out. Very important. ReMinD could easily kill some grunts here, but he's looking for bigger kills, it seems. Thank you very much, Leroy Jenkins, with the 10-month resub. Says, great games never die. Thanks for all your work. Thank you very much, my man. Oh, the Wyvern goes down just barely. That's level 3 for the Keeper. But this is a good defense by Ice Orc. Alright, saves the Archer there with the staff.
is under siege.
Was a bit troublesome for Ice Orc. If he had saved this Wyvern, this would have been great for him. But losing the Wind Rider definitely hurts. And ReMinD coming in again for the attack. Over and over, always. Oh, the Treants aren't attacking. Oh, and he transferred the cloak, but there's a dust. Oh, so the Shadowhunter does go down in the end. It's level 2 Treants, level 1 Entangle, by the way. Nice surround on the grunt. That one not gonna get out. You know, against ReMinD, you think he's gonna fall back. You think he'll retreat at some point, but no, he just keeps on attacking. Hardly any units left here, however, now. One more grunt is probably gonna go down. Yep, one more right click. Blade Master's very strong, though. With level 3, with level 2 Windwalk, you should be able to get this kill. TP, transfer, maybe. Nope. Oh, but the Keeper gets one more kill. Takes out the Shaman as well. And of course the Alchemist is going to come back quickly. Ooh. Keeper very, very hurt now. The Moonjuice is still looking decent. And we have Wellspring coming in as well. No shop yet, right? Never mind. The shop is here. Of course. And ReMinD, I think you just turned it around. The fact that the Shadowhunter wasn't creeping for so long is a real problem. And there we go. Keeper fully healed up once again. Clarity running as well. The Moon Juice now not looking too great anymore, but it's going to be nighttime fairly soon. And we do have the Potom coming. Wait, no marksmanship yet? Alchemist close to level 3. That's going to be a big level up as well. Still no archers. That's so weird. He's just staying on hunts. Oh, Blade Master reveals himself. No mana anymore for Windwalk. This is a bit sketchy. I can't believe he's not going into archers. Maybe he feels that Ice Orc is heavy on grunts already, so staying on hunts is the better choice for now. Maybe that's why. That Orb of Venom, though, is doing a lot of damage, and these Serpent Wards aren't quite level 2 yet. The Shadowhunter is going to get there soon. Another reason why a transition would be wise, perhaps, into archers, but... Classic ReMinD. With more aggression. He's going to go for the AP push right here. 3 APs in the making. It's going to be very hard to break these once they're finished. Repositioning. But one hunt just goes down very quickly. So much piercing damage. These hunts are taking a beating. Nothing is really attacking the Wind Riders at the moment. Where's the Orb of Venom, by the way? On the Potom. I feel like this is a mistake. Why is it on the Potom? Potom has lower attack speed than the Keeper, and she dies way easier. Trying to cancel the APs. One of them will be cancelled. Blade Master in trouble right here. Hex trying to cover the retreat. The Blade does survive. But 2 APs are certainly finishing. No Wisps up here, by the way, to repair, so these APs could perhaps be destroyed. Demolisher is almost done already. Expansion is coming in the meantime, but right now Ice Orc in trouble in the main. Once the second Demolisher finishes though, I think this should be pretty easily broken, right? He's got reinforced defenses about to finish as well. That's a nice help to have. Also, Shadowhunter also very close to 3. I think this is looking better and better for Ice Orc. The staff was able to save quite a few units here. Oh, the Demolisher comes out on the wrong side. Well, I guess it's the right side, but the Serpent Wards blocked him. Oh, that's very unfortunate. That's something that Ice Orc was not considering. The fact that these Serpent Wards were blocking the Demolisher. Normally you want to have a speed scroll available. If the Demolisher comes out and he's in a dangerous position, pop the speed scroll and reposition the demo. But he's making another one, I guess. And the expansion is going to start mining here very soon. I'm not sure if ReMinD even knows about this. Alright, first AP down. Demolisher needs to get to his next objective. Oh, it's a dangerous position. Demolisher here, if the AP's root, could be getting taken out. Blade Master in trouble as well. He's revealed. Ooh, super tense moment right now. He's not paying attention to the Demolisher at the moment. The Blade Master running in. He's got the level 4. He's got the Invo Potion. And this might be it now. ReMinD losing his entire army. More APs falling. And this demo, oof, just barely survives. The APs weren't even rooted. And that should be it. Hex against the Huntress. That one goes down as well. ReMinD down to 39 supply only. And Ice Orc finally is gonna stabilize. With still an expansion mining. Still the production intact. But ReMinD is not giving up yet. He's got a couple of Huntresses here once again. Not too many peons are left to put into the burrows. And Ice Orc still very low on supply. He would love to just be left alone for a little bit. Just to produce and make an army. But ReMinD is always the guy to keep attacking. Keep on attacking. Won't let you breathe. Okay. We do have mirror image, by the way. I like that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Autumn gets level 2. It's gonna have the Owl now as well to detect the Blade Master. Sees him. Maybe Ice Orc should let this expansion go. His army is just so tiny. I think there's no saving this one. It's a pretty sick game, dude. It's not over yet.
A player's forces are under
Second
attack.
attack upgrade for the Huntress is coming as well. Yeah, this Expo is gone. Super gets level 4. Demolisher a bit too far forward. That one taken out quickly. The Serpent Wards are still very strong, but they're also getting targeted fast, so they do get taken out rather quickly. Heal scroll and a bit of a retreat from Ice Orc. Yeah, I think the problem here for Ice Orc was being not careful enough with the Shadowhunter, losing him early in the mid game, and never going tier 3 to counter the tier 3. If the Night Elf expands pretty early on, and then it's going to be ready to push you, you don't have the time to go tier 3. But if the Night Elf stays on one base and goes tier 3 himself, I'm pretty sure that there's a window where you also can go tier 3 as the Orc. Scroll of the Beast. Probably the worst item he could have found right here. It's going to be level 3 for the Potom. It once again seems to be looking a lot better for ReMinD. This game has been going back and forth. Very fun first map. Ice Orc creeping at the fountain. He was being scouted by the owl. Caliphal's not going for the creep jack, or ReMinD, excuse me, not going for the creep jack, but rather for the base attack. Oh, and these hunts. With the Potom aura, it's gonna be some serious damage against this stronghold. But there's a TP and a Tome of Retraining. Ice Orc was prepared for this. He got the Boots of Quel'Thalas as well. The Acid Bomb actually didn't hit too well. Bit of a mistake by ReMinD. To not throw that Acid Bomb right away after the TP. But here we go. This is the big fight. Wyvern taken out. We do have double Orb of Venom now. That's so much damage. And the Shadowhunter is almost out of mana. He doesn't have the level 2 heal wave yet. Now he does. He finally retrained. Out of Hex. But the Blade Master goes down with the Entangled Target Fire. And that might finally, should finally be game.
Players' forces are under attack.
No Altar anymore either, so Blade Master will have to be Tavern revived. Very expensive. We don't have too much gold left in the mines. About 1 minute. And then ReMinD could have walked over the tree, and GG is gonna be called, and ReMinD gets the 1-0 in what was a bit of a comeback match. It seemed like Ice Orc had held. It seemed like the expansion was gonna be running for him. I was a bit too slow. I think he lost a few too many units and stuff. Losing that Demolisher really hurt. Losing the Shadowhunter really hurt. Maybe he lost a few too many Shaman and Grunts as well. You have to be very, very careful. On only one base as Orc against Night Elf, always things can slip away very quick. As we saw by Hitman versus Lawlight, for example, at DreamHack. That was such a heartbreaker. You guys remember? Hitman had the lead all 3 games, but kind of gave it away. And that's not to say that he played bad. He absolutely didn't. He played very well for most of the time, and then he made some small mistakes. As the Orc in this matchup, it really can slip away very fast. You have to be very, very precise. Are Headhunters better versus Huntresses? Not really. Serpent Wards seem to be the best. Also, the problem with Headhunters is you have to play a Headhunter build, and they die very easily to the Keeper. That's the big problem. Normally, if the Keeper ever gets level 3 fast, then the Headhunters are gonna die very, very quickly. For that reason, the Farseer Headhunter build not really viable against Orc, against Night Elf, I mean. On most maps. Colorful is waiting for the winner of this game. Who is he going to be facing? ReMinD in the Night Elf Mirror? Or Ice Orc? I'm pretty sure he would prefer to see Ice Orc. Colorful is super strong against Orc. There he would certainly be the favorite. To be fair, Colorful's Night of Mirror is also very, very good, but ReMinD has shown before that he can beat Colorful in straight-up Bear Mirror. Both players love Demon Hunter, both players love Bears, so I'm pretty sure if we were to see that Night of Mirror, it would be Bear Mirror almost guaranteed. And off we go into map number 2. ReMinD with the 1-0 lead. The first time that we see Northern Isles today. Our Orc player, IceOrc, in the bottom left in the blue. And ReMinD the top right. Perfect map for IceOrc, right? He's an Orc playing on ice. Hence, Northern Isles should suit him quite well. The build's looking very standard so far. Should be a blade. Oh, never mind. It is going to be Farseer Headhunters after all this time. Farseer, 1 grunt into Headhunters. Okay. I wonder if ReMinD is really familiar with this style. Normally, against Blade Master, you want to go early into Huntresses because you want to have some normal damage to contest the blade. But against Headhunters, not so much. Kind of deceptively. Huntresses are not that good against Headhunters. Archers are sort of better because on tier 2 especially they have better range and they don't take so much damage from piercing. And also they're not as expensive, so you can transition better on tier 2. Normally what we see most Night Elves doing against Headhunters is try to go tier 3 fast and go for bears, which can be very strong. Keeper starting off with Claws of Attack. That's a wonderful item here to find at the beginning. And it's a clean creep as well by ReMinD. This is looking very well studied so far. Of course, with the Wisp, he saw the Farseer. He knows now what he's up against. And he's going to get the fast level 2.
A player's forces
But we do have Huntersall. Huntersall and still only tier 1. Hunts do certainly fit his style. As he wants to keep brawling, keep trading. Oh, Wisp running into the creep camp. Small mistake there. Trying to catch the first Headhunter. That should be a pretty easy kill for him. 1 in 10. Ah, you gotta consider the range, bro. You gotta run in front first. ReMinD with some serious mistakes. This is... Oh my goodness, ReMinD. You should have kind of a feeling for how the range works. Alright, that was a bit critical of me, but yeah, he kind of messed that up 3 times in a row. But now he's gonna get to creep the natural, so I guess all's well that ends well. Also heavy creeping over here for the Orc. Partially gonna get close to level 3. And what's the tech saying? We have a bit of a tech lead on the Orc side, but not by too much. Periapt is an okay item. It's a great item for a Demon Hunter. And a Demon Hunter second is a possibility. Could also be, though, Panda. Maybe even Alchemist. Moonwell positioning looks a bit weird. But it's fine. It is going to be enough for level 3. Level 3 now acquired indeed on both sides. Wand of Illusion. Always a great pickup. Entangle on the keeper, trying to surround him. Or trying to block. The next entangle could force the TP right here. I think that's enough damage, right? Does that the cloak, though? But yeah, this will be a TP. That TP being gone could be pretty scary later on. What's our second hero choice? TC. Cancelled.
Players' forces are under attack.
Shadowhunter. And ReMinD with the Alchemist. Makes a lot of sense here to go for a Tavern hero at this point in the game. You want to have that hero right now to ideally creep the middle. Or in ReMinD's case, to attack right away. As we know, he likes playing very aggressively. And the lures are coming. Dryads, of course, great against the Farseer. Can't be hit with Chain Lightning. And also, they can dispel the walls very easily.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now we see the strength of the Keeper against Headhunters. You entangle it once, hit it 2 or 3 times, and that Headhunter is dead. One going down, second one to fall. Alchemist is level 2. Very low HP. Maybe forced into the Health Stone right here. No, in the end it's only the Archer going down. That's an affordable loss. But ReMinD staying on tier 2 is a bit dangerous. Dryads will be decent for a while for Dispel and all that, but they will fall off in the late game. Hex first on the Shadowhunter. Very strong right now for map control and also creeping. But of course, once we have the Dryads, it's going to be a bit different. 2 Dryads on the way, abolish right after. And tier 2 mass by ReMinD with an expansion coming up for Ice Orc, which has not been scouted yet. Oh, speaking of scouted, the... Oh! Farseer getting caught in the middle. Is he surrounded? Oh, I think he is. Oh. He's dead, right? Oh, he's dead. Oh, Ice Orc wasn't looking right there. And of course, we had the vision advantage on the other side thanks to Ultra Vision. Ooh, that hurts a lot. Yikes. Level 3 on the Alchemist, level 3 Shadowhunter, or Farseer rather, went down. Expansion had to be cancelled. And that's all the momentum now in ReMinD's favor. Could easily tech right now if he wants.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, I can't believe that ReMinD. It just keeps on fighting. It's gonna fight into the Orc base, into the burrows, into the Serpent Wards. He just doesn't care. Alright, at least he's gonna expand, I think, behind this. For some sort of transition. That's a heal scroll, by the way. Alright, in we go. Scroll of the Bees popped as well. So a good amount of bonus damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
We might not quite yet counter expanding, but it should be in the cards. Ice Orc didn't start the Farseer. He didn't start the Farseer, Ice Orc. Oh my goodness. Huge mistake by the Chinese. Seems like he's not realizing it yet. And these level 1 Serpent Wards apparently not good enough. The burrow positioning here seems to be off. It seems like one burrow should be way further forward to be able to help defending. And ReMinD's just gonna kill him here. It would seem. Shadowhunter getting slowed, targeted, entangled, and killed. Cancel the Farseer, really? Well, that's weird. And ReMinD finds a quick GG here. 2-0 for the Korean. He moves on in the upper bracket and will be facing next Colorful.